Guti, dann reisen wir doch mal, nein, da hoch und treffen uns hier mit ihr irgendwo da hinten. Der Alten. Kennen wir ja auch noch von den Quests.
How could a whole batch of fireworks just vanish like that?
Hello, Granny Roshin. We'd like to know more about the recent fireworks theft.
Oh, Lady Kaching, I can hardly believe you came personally to investigate.
Ja klar, da sieht man, dass ihr auch was bedeutet.
It's no trouble at all. Please, tell us what happened.
Well, when they brought the fireworks, the children in the village were very excited. They were all gathered round, watching the area for a long time. The workers piled up the fireworks and said they would go confirm the locations to set them off. That's when they left the village. Oh, now let me remember. Ah, yes. I recall that they left the fireworks in an open area just next to a house down the old road.
Okay.
But the very next day, all the fireworks were nowhere to be seen. The person in charge of the fireworks was so anxious that they went straight back to the city to find a solution.
Kinder, 100 Pro.
The villagers here are worried too. The fireworks missing can only mean that there are thieves about. There are elderly and kids in the village, you know. Although the Millilith are stationed here.
I understand. Please help reassure the people in the village and tell them everything's going to be fine with the Millilith standing guard. Traveler, let's go investigate the place where the fireworks were stolen.
Absolut zu Befehl. Guti, dann wo? Unten. Okay, wir gehen erstmal an den Tatort. Ja, wo das Zeug verschwunden ist. Irgendwo in der alten Straße am Haus. Das sollte hier hinten sein. Gucken wir mal, ob wir irgendwas sehen.
The fireworks were stolen here.
The thieves must think there are mostly elderly and children living in Xingqiu village, all too weak to defend themselves. Otherwise, they would never dare commit such a blatant crime.
Der ja scheinbar geklappt hat. Und wo waren die Milliliten?
This is absolutely awful. We cannot let such a matter go unpunished. Let's see if we can find any clues here before we plan our next step.
Okay. Ja, Dong Dong hier. Ihrem Dong Dong. Da. Fußspuren.
Footprints? Let's see where they lead. The footprints continue here. Let's keep following them.
Okay, die führen auf jeden Fall hier runter. Das wird schon mal nicht. Nein. Auch noch da waren noch welche. Ich wusste es doch. Die können wir dann gerade mitnehmen auf dem Weg nach unten, ne? Wer hätte es gedacht? Oh, lalalala. Schön die Peperonis und die Spuren gehen immer noch weiter.
Let's keep following them.
Das war eine Blume. Da war nichts. Ah, hier, ich stehe direkt daneben. Ich wusste doch, irgendwo war noch was. Da ist auch noch eine und ich glaube, das ist dann die letzte. Oh, noch ein Seeli. Ja, ich muss irgendwann mal auf Seeli-Jagd gehen. Geht nichts drum rum.
Sir, please. This is all just a big misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding, you say? If so, then tell me, why are you hiding here?
Please, good sir. This really is just a misunderstanding. I would never dream of getting anywhere near the Feiyun Commerce Guild shipment.
Haben sie sich auch gleich mal richtig angelegt.
Let's go have a look.
Oh, the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Please, save your breath. Restrain this fellow. Tightly now. We mustn't let him get away.
Yes, young master.
Chongyun. Ein junger Mystiker, Chongyun, wurde in dem Clan von Exorzisten geboren. Er reist durch das Land, um Dämonen zu vertreiben.
Xingqiu and Chongyun! Hello!
Well, hello, dear traveler. Our fates cross once again. What brings you here?
Excuse me. Please, tell me what is happening here.
Ah, yes. Allow me to explain. It so happens that every year during the Lantern Rite, the Feiyun Commerce Guild transports supplies to various villages outside of Liyue Harbor.
Krasse Scheiße, ey. Sogar die Händlergilde macht damit.
Family
cool.
rules stipulate that the supplies must be personally escorted by a family member. Because my older brother went last year, the duties have fallen to me this time around.
Oh, so what's Chongyun doing here?
Chongyun happened to be visiting, so I cordially invited him to join us for the journey.
Oh, I see. But why did Chongyun say he thought there was an evil spirit?
I see that you are not familiar with the story of old. It is said that fireworks were once called firecrackers and were used to ward off evil spirits and the like.
Hier sind ja überall so Seelen. Da oben auch noch eins.
In ancient times, Liyue was plagued by evil spirits. As people gathered together to celebrate the annual festival, the yang energy would intensify, and evil spirits were thus attracted to the fringes of the city by the strong scent.
Okay. Wurden die vom Geruch angezogen
Liyue
werden?
Harbor was under the gracious protection of Rex Lapis, so the spirits dared not enter the city. However, they still lingered near the city gates and pestered the passers-by. In order to drive the spirits away, people made firecrackers and lit them near the city gates. The flashes of light and loud noise successfully drove the spirits whence they came.
Okay. Na gut, aber Dämonen kommen ja eigentlich aus dem Abyss, wo es ja auch schon relativ heiß ist, ne? Also lavamäßig. Da gibt es auch so diese Lavaknalle. Naja.
This festival is now known as the Lantern Rite. It was my intention to travel around to see if there are any malicious spirits lying in wait for passers-by. Since I happened to have a shipment of goods to deliver, and our course was through the mountains, I naturally thought it best to have my thaumaturge friend traveling alongside me.
Xingqiu said he learned the story about evil spirits from an ancient text.
Oh, eine Legende über einen Dämon. Das hört sich natürlich auch wieder interessant an.
The text vividly describes the appearance and even the whereabouts of the spirits.
Chongyun hat das Buch nicht einmal gesehen, oder? Der veräppelt. Nee, mach mal
Anyway,
das da.
when we arrived at the area, Chongyun sensed an ambush about to take place. Upon searching the area, we found a group of treasure hoarders. They tried to flee the moment we were upon them. Fortunately, I was swift enough to catch one of them. Your timing couldn't have been more fortunate. We were just preparing to send them to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. He insists the matter is merely a misunderstanding, but things seem quite clear as I see it.
Good sir, just hear me out. Everyone knows the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Had we known it was your merchant caravan, we never would have dared to attack. The master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild is famous for his generosity and noble deeds, a true hero of the people. So, you see, this is nothing but a big misunderstanding. We didn't want any trouble with the guild.
Aber was hast du denn eigentlich gestohlen?
What you mean to say is that you were targeting someone else then? Well, who was it?
Well, just trust me. We were definitely not trying to steal your goods. Please believe me.
Ja, ist doch scheißegal, wenn du beklaust.
Master Xingqiu, I would like to borrow a few of your staff to escort the thief to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. As for the bounty, we will pay you afterward.
It is my humble duty to uphold justice. No remuneration shall be necessary. Come then. See that this thief is taken to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Absolut.
Yes, young master, leave it to us. You heard him. Take this man over there and make sure he's secured. Tie each of his fingers separately if you have to. He's not gonna pull anything under our watch.
Okay. Das ist auch gut.
Wait a second. Please also deliver this message to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. It's very likely that this thief is related to the recent fireworks theft in Xingqiu village. Make sure they have someone question him.
So the plot thickens. Is your task clear? We mustn't disappoint the Yuang.
Yes, young master, I understand. We'll be on our way.
Krass, ey. Sofort aufgeschrieben. Absolut krasser Typ, ey.
I've heard many good things about you, Master Xingqiu. Thank you for your assistance.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
Everyone, my intuition tells me that there could be more than one group of treasure hoarders in this area.
More than one group?
Die wollen wahrscheinlich auch feiern, ne?
Oh, you've got quite a keen eye too, Chongyun.
During our search, I found scattered sets of footprints differing from those on the road. There may still be other treasure hoarders waiting to ambush passers-by. When I was chasing the treasure hoarders earlier, I noticed that they were nearly unarmed and very few in numbers. If they truly intended to ambush the Feiyun Commerce Guild, they must have overestimated themselves. If you ask me, they didn't seem to be staging an ambush, but rather it appeared as if they were waiting for someone.
It appears they may be the thief's accomplices. They were probably hiding here to wait for the stolen goods.
What exactly are the stolen goods, if I may ask?
Alter Schwede, okay.
Taking advantage of the elderly and children. What a loathsome group of criminals.
Heißt das nicht auch, wenn die auf den Transport waren, dass das Zeug noch hier irgendwo rumliegt? Ah, die Fässer zum Beispiel. Also hier. Bei mir.
Lady Kuching, don't fret about manpower. Chongyun, let's go lend them a hand in Xingqiu village, shall we?
Yeah, just leave it to us. We can handle a bunch of thieves.
Thank you. That will help alleviate the crisis in Xingqiu village. Unfortunately, the footprints we were following end here. I don't know where we should go next. It seems we were only a moment away from catching all the treasure hoarders.
Aww. Kuching.
Wo ein Wille ist, ist auch ein Weg. Du wirst seine Tode schon kriegen.
Thank you. Master Xingqiu, I'll leave Xingqiu village under your watch.
Most assuredly, Lady Kuching.
It's fortunate our paths crossed with those two.
Es ist gut, Hilfe zu haben. Und die beiden jetzt da oben, zwei göttliche Augenutzer, ne? Ich denke nicht, dass da noch so schnell irgendwer angreift.
It's so cool to fight for justice.
The thieves who stole the fireworks haven't revealed themselves yet. I'll go have a look around. Traveler, please go take a rest in Xingqiu village. I've troubled you enough already. I can handle the rest of this matter myself.
Mhm. Du weißt, du kannst rufen, wenn du Hilfe brauchst, ne?
Kuching, are you planning to look for clues all by yourself? Oh, wait! You're in the Liwa Chising. Why don't you ask some of your subordinates to help? At least it'll be safer than investigating on your own.
Ja, Paimon hat da mal wirklich recht.
Yes, I agree, but we are short-handed at the moment. I can handle these trivial matters myself. The fireworks that were transported to Xingqiu village were quite bulky. They couldn't have gone far. Way I see it, if they were clever enough, they would conceal the stolen goods somewhere and then come pick them up later. All I have to do is find out where they hid the fireworks and then return to the location with reinforcements. Don't worry. I am not reckless, and I won't carelessly alert the thieves. You can certainly trust me by now.
Well, when you put it that way.
It's settled then. Traveler, Paimon, please go get some rest. I'll go find you in Xingqiu village when I'm done.
Ah ja, gut. Damit erstmal auch hier die Quest abgeschlossen. Sehr schön. Das heißt, wir können jetzt warten bis zum nächsten Tag. Also in 3 Tagen geht es dann weiter. Und ja, in der Zeit haben wir hier jetzt eine andere Geschichte zu machen. Und zwar hier Teil 2. Ne? Auch wieder 3600 Pünktchen müssen wir erzielen. Dann würde ich jetzt sagen, gehen wir mal hier rein. Guck mal nach dem Abschussröhrchen. Feuerwehr herstellen. Versuch, nicht Versuch. Ah, es sind immer nur 2, stimmt. So, diesmal haben wir 120 und insgesamt 4 Sachen, die wir machen können. Qualität des Merkmals wird sich 3 bis 6 Mal ein bisschen verbessern. Lass einfach mal testen. Schuh. Okay. Das ist doch auch schon okay. So, dann könnten wir jetzt mal... Nochmal macht, das wäre zu schlecht. Nee, ich mach Schmerzen beenden. 3800 hat gepasst. Sehr schön. Maximale Ausdauer hat sich auch erhöht und eine neue Schmerztechnik haben wir freigeschaltet. Gut, dann gucken wir doch mal hier. Okay. Hier wird das Schmelzen moderat verringert. Und moderat erhöht. So, das passt schon mal. Da haben wir nämlich die Größe gerade drüben weggemacht. Dann könnten wir jetzt erheblich verbessert. So, dann können wir jetzt mal das hier testen. Dürfen wir noch einmal 10 machen? So, alles klar. Muss passen. 3800 auch. Sehr schön. Ja gut, dann haben wir auch die fertig. Die können wir jetzt auch abschießen. Machen wir jetzt noch nicht. Ja, läuft doch, würde ich sagen, hä? Ist zwar ein bisschen schade hier, dass das nur so wenig ist, in Anführungszeichen, aber ja, ne? Da hätte ich mir auch ein bisschen mehr vorstellen können. Das ist schon cool. Ist schon eine coole Sache. Genau, Schiffsche haben wir auch fertig. Und die Schattenspiele haben wir auch fertig. Ja gut, dann heißt es jetzt 3 Tage warten. Oh, ganz viele Münzen haben wir gekriegt. So, wir können aber noch mal hier gerne gucken. Zündvorrichtung. Verstöße. Konfiguration speichern. Wir zünden die einfach mal, hä? Ja, auf. 5 Sekunden bis zum Feuerwerkstart. Oh, schön. Und die haben wir gemacht, Leute.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Und das war's. Oh. Schade. Ja. War jetzt irgendwie nicht so spektakulär. Okay. Naja, gut. Was soll man machen, ne? Alles klar. Dann würde ich sagen, ich gehe nochmal ganz fix hier hin.
Quite a downpour. Nothing will get done until it clears. Let this be a luck.
Und wir gehen mal gerade hier hin.
Finally. I almost fell asleep waiting. As usual, my predictions are correct. You, yes you, come with me.
Are you some sort of door-to-door fortune teller? Sorry, but we're not really interested.
You're not from this world, are you?
How do you know about that?
Okay. Wer ist Mona? Ich habe keine Ahnung, wer Mona ist.
How? Because I'm a master of true astrology.
Ich habe sie irgendwann mal gekriegt durch ein Standardgebet.
If you've no other questions, let's be off.
Aber ich habe noch Fragen. Wer bist du überhaupt?
Fine. I'll exercise a little patience and explain. I am astrologist Mona Magistus, but considering that it is most rude to misremember names, I allow others to call me Mona.
Ah,
I am on a mission from my master to retrieve a certain box from Mondstadt.
eine Kiste zu
It
holen.
was part of an agreement she made with a friend 50 years ago. But she isn't as spry as she used to be, so now it's up to me.
Not sure what getting some box back has to do with us. Why do you need us to come along?
Wahrscheinlich, weil ihr Horoskop es ihr gesagt hat. Keine Ahnung.
Well, that's because I would also like to take on the guardian of the box. My master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their lives without a clear victor. If I triumph here, then I will show myself to be superior to my master.
So willst du deine Stärke beweisen, ja?
Well, I want to prove the power and status of astrology, to be precise.
Okay.
Now, from my predictions, I know that my master's friend has left Mondstadt, leaving her successor as the current guardian of that box.
Und du kennst auch den Nachfolger.
Like me, that successor must also be one who has surpassed their teacher. I must not be careless.
Aber warum sollen mir die jetzt helfen, die Kiste zu kriegen und nicht dem Nachfolger?
But I would prefer to assure my victory in this contest, and upon giving it some thought, you came to mind.
Und das kommt doch dazu, aber ich weiß doch gar nichts über Astrologie.
How did he get involved in this anyway?
The knowledge passed down to me from my master must be passed on in turn.
Okay, und du willst es an mich weitergeben, oder was?
If I were to bring my disciple to meet her, then the lead is already mine, no?
Also, bin ich jetzt dein Schüler? Ich bin verwirrt.
And you are Mondstadt's great hero, my equal in status. So,
Ja, wieso bin ich jetzt auf einmal dein Schüler?
come on, you don't actually have to become my disciple. You just need to act the part.
Aber was hab ich davon, Mona? Das ist ja die Frage.
There's something in it for you as well, should you come with me to get that box.
Jetzt gehen wir in die richtige Richtung,
Once
ja?
I meet that successor and have a chance to exchange knowledge with them, I should be able to read your fate more accurately.
Okay, jetzt entfernen wir uns wieder.
Then I will have answers for you, even regarding such distant and foggy matters as gods and kin.
That does seem much faster than searching the land country by country.
Vielleicht sollten wir wirklich mitmachen. Bedingungen klingen nicht ganz gut, die hören sich irgendwie komisch an, aber ja, wir lassen uns mal drauf ein.
A wise decision.
Okay.
That said, I would like to pay a certain place a visit before we go.
Der wäre?
There is a small inn near Mount Tianheng that never sees a lot of business, even though its food is always great value for the money. The owner has always been good to me, so I'd like to say a farewell before I set off.
Okay. Sie will sich bei ihm verabschieden. Dann ist die Quest, die wir gerade machen. Und da oben soll das sein. Von mir aus, dann gehen wir da gerade mal hin. Das sollte nur drin sein, die 5 Minuten. Noch einmal reden. Hier hinten ist auch ein Seli-Hort, also wird hier irgendwo ein Seli sein. Ich frage wie immer nur, wo? Und das ist ein Gasthaus? Ja, das ist ein Gasthaus. Alles klar. Ey, du.
Well, it's no wonder that an inn set up here has no business.
Mona, oh, you've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
Ring aus Erde?
A jade ring. Can't say I have.
Oh, that's not good. That ring was given to me by my mother, but while my back was turned, it was swallowed up by a slime.
That should be no trouble with Mona here. She's really good at astrology.
Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used to gain insight into reality and observe destiny itself. It's certainly not for such mundane affairs.
Ist es wirklich trivial, einem Freund zu helfen?
But didn't you say that the owner here's been good to you?
Eben. Schon ein bisschen sehr egoistisch.
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologist thinks that their arts can solve all problems, they will be forsaken by the starry ether. Their divinations will lose the power to guide and will not be able to pierce the fog of the unknown before them. Principles are principles.
Such a powerful ability, and you don't use it to earn a living? What a shame.
Well, I was going to put up 20,000 mora as compensation, if you were willing.
20,000?
Was denn? Siehst du gleich aus?
It's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who finds that ring must be lucky indeed to be able to earn 20,000 mora just like that.
Du warst gerade dabei, von der Würde eines Astrologen zu sprechen. Du warst gerade dabei, von deinen Prinzipien zu sprechen.
Yes, of course. Still, the owner's business has had it pretty hard. It must be a truly extraordinary ring to be worth spending this much mora to find. It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it. There may be other means we can employ besides astrology.
Oh, Paimon knows where this is going.
Ich auch.
I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first mission I'm giving you as your master.
Ja, sicher.
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental bait to lure all the nearby slimes to us. You remember the stuff we helped Master Diluc make?
Ja, da kann ich mich noch dran erinnern. Und wir müssen auch die Eisnebelblumen haben.
And Paimon actually kept a small amount.
Ich hoffe, das war nicht als Zwischenmahlzeit gedacht.
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Seems like you already have a plan.
Yep, we'll be back in a jiffy.
Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott, die ist erfressen. So klein und trotzdem so viel, was da reingeht. Heftig.
The elemental bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area.
Like this?
Even if they're just slimes, they can be dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
Ja, wir gehen mal ein bisschen hier abseits und hier hauen wir mal den Schleimköder raus. So. Ich will ein Feuerschleim. Der wirkt natürlich Feuer nicht. Was ist das?
Nowhere to hide.
Bei dir, das müsste gut klappen.
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
Mit Geo kann man gut den Schild runterschlagen, das haben wir ja gelernt. Mit Supraleiter. Ah, Nefretring. Ach, Mann.
Found it! This must be the ring. It's so pretty. Paimon's sure it's worth a ton of... Paimon wasn't
Und, naja, Hauptsache er spart sich die 20.000 Mora, die ich natürlich auch sehr gerne nehmen würde. Bei Charaktere und Waffenleveln kostet Mora. Bitteschön.
That's it. That's the one. Ah, I thought it was lost forever.
Wie kann dir ein schlammigen Ring vom Finger ziehen?
You actually found it. Not bad. Mr. Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might not be so fortunate next time.
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me?
Oh Mann.
No, let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, my mother had many jade accessories made as heirlooms.
Okay, aber du kannst leider Liebe dir nicht erkaufen, ne?
I think there might be
Das
over
bedingt.
500 of them.
Aber nichts auf Dauer.
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn here?
Well, inheriting the family business too early unavoidably made things boring. Thank you, all the same. Here's the Mora, as agreed. Please take...
Okay.
Then I'll take it gladly.
Selbst Paimon war nicht so schnell.
We did all the work. A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their master's thunder?
Ich habe nie zugestimmt, da wirklich ein Schüler zu sein.
Exactly.
Alter Schwede.
Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out in a heartbeat. What was that rumbling sound?
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry. I forgot that you have no...
Kein?
That didn't happen. Forget it.
Was? Das will ich jetzt aber wissen.
Well, I suddenly feel that you have indeed contributed to our good fortune. I say we spend this money on treating you to a fine meal.
Das heißt, du gibst jetzt 300 Mora aus von
If
den
we travel north,
20.000
we'll
Mora.
reach the Wongshu Inn. I hear the food there is really good, so let's go try it out. No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a good master should. Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things?
Da müssen wir hin, das wolltest du auch sagen, oder?
Let's go after her for good food.
Gut, perfekt. So, ihr Lieben. Dann haben wir schon ein bisschen was geschafft hier in der Quest. Ja, es wird noch ein bisschen weitergehen, auch klar. 20 Monate ist irgendwie komisch. Ich weiß ja nicht. Also ich bin, glaube ich, froh mit der Wahl, wie ich mein Team aufstellen werde. Aber gut, so ihr Lieben, bis zur nächsten Folge. Ciao, ciao.